Today we're going to be showcasing the STR free-to-play combo, who has also EZA'd in this celebration for Dragon Ball Heroes. So now he has 10,000 HP, 14,000 attack, and 8,000 defense. He's a Dragon Ball Heroes leader for 77%, and STR leader for 3 key and 50%. He raises attack and defense infinitely and lowers the enemy's defense. Nothing has really changed there in terms of his super attack effect. I wish it was greatly raised attack, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and it was already a good effect to begin with. His passive skill has changed a little bit. 3 key, 150% attack and defense at the start of the turn. Extreme class allies attack and defense was 20% when attacking. That includes himself, of course. An additional defense plus 50%, and super class enemies attack and defense minus 30% after receiving an attack. And then, obviously, once received an attack, you will be able to do an additional super attack as the first attacker in the turn. So even if the enemy had a AoE attack and you put him in the second slot, that would not work. He has to be in the first slot. A nice spread of additionals and criticals is completely fine, just because if you're always putting him in the first slot, he's always got a good chance to do a triple super attack. And of course, he raises attack, so getting that critical is pretty good. So the biggest thing I want to know is how much stacking can he provide per turn. Now, I am running him under 170% leader instead of a 200% leader, just because the team works a little bit better in this case. So, one thing is, if you give him 3 dodge, if he does dodge and there's only 1 attack, you can be in a bit of an issue with the additional. But it's a rare case where you obviously only take 1 hit anyway. Should have looked at that start of turn defense, but it's okay. So yeah, let's start on the stacking. He obviously can't tank too well at the beginning, especially as the first attack, because he needs to receive 1 attack first, and then he gets that defense plus 50%. That's where it starts to get like the ball rolling in terms of the defense. So that first hit's always going to be quite a bit of an issue. Can I avoid a super attack? Nope. We're going to link him up with the Shugesh. Shugesh has tough as nails, so that's a 15% defense increase. If you get it to link level 10, you get that extra 5% damage reduction as well as the 20% defense. That's a really nice thing to have, especially for a defensive unit, and that also applies to Shugesh as well. Not a bad rotation if you can, you know, first something that's quite easy at the start and get that defense up. With these EZAs, it's kind of tough with the stackers, I guess, where if they do too much damage, then you get to that next phase a little bit too quickly, which can be annoying. Rad is gonna destroy this battle. Alright, so he has 158,000 defense, which is not the greatest. The defense plus 50%, I believe, is the start of turn defense as well, so that will always grow, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty good. In this case, he can't really receive an attack, which kind of sucks. But all good. We can still get at least 1 extra stack in. Maybe the additional? No. We'll see who can stack faster. Shugesh with only 1? Okay, maybe sometimes getting 2 supers, or the Cumber getting potentially triple supers. You can see quite the difference when it comes to tanking. Wow, we are destroying the health. I just wanted 1 orb, man. Just 1. Luckily, I picked IDBH for this, so we have quite a bit of time to build up. I think this is actually the last physical stage, which is annoying. So 140 versus 210, it does help that Shugesh does get like all of his links. But it's meant to be an unfair fight. 181,000 defense. I mean, once he receives the attack, he's like over 250k, so it's like double digits. That extra defense that he gets is really nice. 2.1 million attack stat. Triple? No. I think this combo's looking pretty good. He definitely reminds me of a Tora, like that slow build-up, but the additional super attacks and that 50% defense bonus makes him slightly better in terms of stat-wise compared to that Tora. Only thing Tora has is just that perfect link set with the Bardock squad, you know? So now it is turn 7. 218,000 defense. So now he's getting, what, 300k after the first hit? I think that's how it works. If I'm not correct, let me know in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh, this might seal? Ooh, that's not good. The counter to this man if you get the seal. At least he would do the additional normal. Alright, hopefully we can take this hit without getting sealed. Because I'd like to gain some defense, because being only 226, not really that helpful. Alright, an extra super. Let's get that triple, man. Maybe we do have to give him max additional. Because he's not doing enough additional supers. Hopefully we can avoid this Dokkan mode. Come on, don't get it. Nice. So I think I will make this next turn, as long as we don't die, of course, the final turn. Alright, so this will probably be his final turn here. 271,000 defense. Plus the extra 50% defense on receiving attack. It's actually quite a lot of defense. For turn 11, it's not bad. For red zone content, it's a bit more to desire. Especially since, of course, that can definitely improve if you have a proper linking partner with him with tough as nails. Even though Shugesh is like one of his best linking partners in the entire game, if you can find like a pay-to-play unit with tough as nails that can actually tank like the few first turns instead of having to build up, he can actually be pretty good. He can actually be pretty good. And if you don't get sealed halfway through, because there's actually a lot of stages that can seal you now and lower your attack and lower your defense. Oh, looks like we're gonna one-turn this. So yeah, not a bad unit. I still don't know where I would bring him because he's such an awkward unit for me. Obviously, at Dragon Ball Heroes, he's kind of guaranteed there because there's only 6 units to begin with. Pure Saiyans is a little bit tough, but it can definitely work out. It's just that Pure Saiyans is not really a good team for free-to-play at this current moment. And then Time Travelers can work, but I would rather run different units that work more completely with the teams. Yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude this Cumber showcase. I actually think he's a really good unit once you use them and start building up. I think the problem is he doesn't really like fit snugly in any free-to-play teams, really. Even pay-to-play teams, it's pretty hard to just slot him there because you have to like dedicate yourself to put him in that first slot because he gains so much value from that. And in terms of tougher content, it's not really worth it. At that point, you bring a whole different team. So yeah, it's just a bit weird. I think if there's like a really long event, I think it would work perfect, but there's no such thing. Even, I guess if you are still struggling on LGE, LGE GT, or Legendary Vegeta event, or when they release more Legend events, then he will obviously be a nice fit on a specific team. So Anyway, that's going to wrap things up here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. Check out my social medias linked in the description. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.